We're here to offer you all the opportunity of a lifetime. The Kramer brothers.
Hans Kramer, pleased to meet you.
Harry, you might have heard of us?
Senior Sergeant Croydon, what can we do for you?
More what we can do for you. We'd like to offer you, Mount Thomas's finest, the opportunity to experience the thrill of flight in our hot air balloon.
You must be joking.
Right, and when's this?
Well, no time like the present.
Oh, come on, mate. We're on duty.
I'm not.
Oh, we've got to take her.
No, I don't know. I've got some things to do.
I'll give it a go.
Go on, this will be funny.
It's something I've always wanted to try.
Well, you're only young once.
How much is it?
It's absolutely free, and we'll have you back at the Oval in town in about 45 minutes.
I don't know. The guidelines, we're not really allowed to accept freebies.
Okay, for you, $1.
Yeah, hang on.
No, hang on.
Hey, wait. There you go.
What's in it for you guys?
We're on a promotional tour, looking for sponsorship.
Well, I can't see the inspector objecting to a little PR.
You say so,
Go
then...
on, off you go.
All right, I will.
Good to have you aboard.
This is just great. Gives you a whole new perspective.
Hey, there she is. I'm gonna ring her.
Look at that. Wow.
Tess, it's Jo. How is it?
It's like walking on air.
Best in the world. Well, second best maybe. You want to go?
Can I?
Yeah, sure, it's easy. We need to go off a bit, you just give it a quick burn.
Anything the matter?
Nah, valve's done.
It seems we're going down, Hans.
It's all right. It's fine, don't worry about it.
Hey, isn't that coming down? I don't know much about ballooning, but that looks like they're cutting it pretty fine.
Hey, hang on, here's Jack.
Tess, what's going on?
G'day. We've got a bit of a valve problem.
Okay, all right. They're not going to make the oval. Quick, get in the car.
What?
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Sure?
I'm okay.
I didn't know this was going to happen. Bloody idiot, mate. You could have killed someone.
Oh, rubbish, it was a smooth landing. Must have been sponge cake.
Hey, this is not a bloody joke, mate. Let go. All right, do you want to go?
Hey, that's enough.
Jack. That bloody maniac should be shut down.
It was an accident.
You all right, Sergeant?
I'm fine.
You're lucky. That's what you are.
I was never in any danger. Hans landed that balloon like a feather.
Nowhere near where he was supposed to
Look,
land.
if nobody was hurt, I don't
If
see
that
what the...
idiot had landed on a high-voltage power line, you'd be charcoal right now instead of sponge cake.
He didn't,
He might have.
and it wouldn't have helped if he'd thumped him either.
What's this?
Jack got a bit carried away out there, but I stopped him before any real damage was done. Boss, I thought I'd better warn you to expect a complaint from Hans Kramer.
Oh, great. Well done, Lawson. You've made my day.
Boss, just had word about the chop. McFarlane expecting another load the next couple of days.
You sure this time?
Well, my informant's ready to roll over.
Oh, good.
It's an awful lot of trouble to go to just for a bit of tobacco, isn't
It's an awful lot of black market
These
tobacco.
guys are avoiding the excise. I mean, they're making millions out of it.
So when's the delivery?
Don't know, but it should be short notice.
Warrant?
Organised, so I'm going to need a bit of help on this.
Don't you worry. The uniform branch will be ready as soon as you get the word.
Yeah, look, it's going to be tomorrow.
All right, what time, Bobby?
8.
How long's it going to take you to load?
An hour, tops.
All right, we'll be there about 8:30.
Yeah, good. That's your best bet. Look, if these guys get onto me...
Hey, Bobby, mate, don't lose it on me now.
It's not me, mate. It's the missus. She don't want me to do this. She wants us to bail. Pull up sticks and get right out of town.
That's why you came to me, isn't it, Bobby? Eh? Get this bastard off your back.
Yeah, of course it is. It's just... When he leaned on me that first time, it was easy pickings. Thought it'd be easy dough, and now it's turned into a bloody nightmare.
Right. And this is your best way out of it, Bob? Mate, I will look after you. I promise you on that.
You're lucky those Kramer brothers decided against making an official complaint. Very lucky.
He crashes in a public place. Could have killed someone. And I'm the one who gets in trouble.
I was there, remember? It was a simple mechanical failure. He had no option where to put
Well,
it.
you shouldn't be flying that thing if it's dangerous.
Jack, if there was a maintenance problem or a pilot error problem, right, we'd leave it to the appropriate authorities to deal with. But you know what? That's got nothing to do with us.
Well, he's a cowboy.
Don't make it personal, Jack. It's always a mistake.
I'd take this very personally if something happened to you.
Just drop it, okay?
It's dropped.
Jacko, Timsy's just been telling us about the front page headline in tomorrow's Gazette.
Yeah, Birdman poops on cakes.
Yeah, your mate hands in the air is not going to like that at all, Tess.
There you go, Jack. Justice.
Yeah, news travels fast, doesn't it?
Well, Hans had me teed up to get pictures of him landing on the Oval, and he kept on going. He kept, I don't know, I better investigate this.
Looks like it might be getting a bit more publicity than it counted on, eh?
Chop Chop. Why the hell do they call it Chop Chop?
There's no limit to the inventiveness of the criminal mind.
There's really tight controls of getting the proper machine to cut the stuff, so they use homemade machine.
Which turns it into Chop Chop, gotcha.
All to avoid paying the excise on tobacco.
Listen, they buy the stuff at 20-25 a kilo, they sell it for 150.
Potentially millions in this.
Doesn't mean we don't have to catch the bastards. What are we doing?
Okay, here we go. All right, this is our target here.
Excuse me?
We're going to take 2 cars, we head along
you
Widgeon
keep
Road,
going
travel
on.
down to Wombat Creek.
And what about cover? Are they going to see us coming?
I'm really worried. My friend's gone missing and I think something might have happened to her.
Don't come through.
And we're not expecting any trouble, but McFarlane does have prize for assault.
She said she was going for a walk in the national park, but she hasn't come back.
Okay, I just need a few details. What's your name?
Deborah Enfield. Debs. We're backpacking, staying at the pub.
All right, your friend's name?
Cindy Brown. I was going to go with her, but I said I was too tired.
When did she decide to go on this walk?
Yesterday afternoon, just after 2. She said she'd be back by 6.
She wouldn't have come back to the hotel and not let you know.
No, we had plans for dinner. Look, I found that after she'd gone.
She's an asthmatic. How often does she use this?
Well, it depends.
Well, what, every day? Once a week? Once a year? What?
Oh, whenever she has an attack. Every couple of days.
You should have reported this last night.
Oh, I know. I had a few drinks and I fell asleep. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
all right,
really
just
sorry.
Just wait there.
All right, we need to hit them while they're still loading, which gives us about 15 minutes. You right?
Clear. Okay, let's do this.
We've got a missing bushwalker.
Well, we can look for your bushwalker after this. I mean, it's going to take 2 hours.
PJ, she's an asthmatic without her medication. You're going to have to postpone the raid.
Listen, you can't do this to me.
PJ, I'm sorry, but it's going to be all hands on deck. Get on to search and rescue, then get everybody out there.
I cannot get back up from St David's with 5 minutes' notice.
PJ, I've got a life in danger. I haven't got a choice. You know that.
Yes, Mr. Kramer.
Yes, I was wondering if I could have a word with Sergeant Gallagher.
She's pretty busy at the moment.
Yes, what's going on?
Nothing.
A friend of mine's missing up in National Park.
Well, go for you guys. I'll
Yeah.
leave you to it.
Yeah, thanks.
Unless I can help.
Got a full drive, have you, mate?
Better. Got a balloon. Give you a bird's eye view.
Mate, we've got a chopper for that kind of thing, a bit more reliable.
Not at the moment, we haven't. The only available chopper is looking for a fishing vessel in Bass Strait. Search and rescue personnel are on their way, though, boss, but they could be a couple of hours.
You better get onto the SES then.
Yeah.
Look, it'll get you up in the air and it's a hell of a lot cheaper than a chopper.
Mr. Kramer's balloon idea may not be a bad one in the circumstances.
No, it's a dumb idea. We'll end up rescuing him as well as the
Well,
guy.
I'm going up to search whether you like it or not.
No more mechanical problems?
No, replaced the faulty valve myself this morning.
We'd need to set up a communication system.
Got radios.
I'd prefer it if we used our own.
Okay, well, if someone came with me, we could cover a considerable area.
All right, Sergeant, you've already been up. It's up to you.
All right, Mr. Kramer, let's go.
Hans, please.
Are you sure you couldn't change his mind? No. I understand, Bob. I understand, and I will come through. No, thanks anyway.
No luck.
Well, Bob tried to delay the pickup saying he had mechanical problems.
The farmer wouldn't buy it.
Ah, he said if he didn't turn up, he'd use someone else. 3 months I've worked on this, boss. So I better get in the gurgler.
Cindy! Cindy! What a bummer for PJ, having the plug pulled like that. Oh, yeah, mate, it happens. Yeah, well, I'd be spewing. Cindy, it's the police! Can you hear us? Cindy!
Cindy!
Well, we've covered this whole sector now.
Well, we should maybe look to the right of the track.
Yeah, good idea. Cindy! Cindy!
Oh, there's the balloon.
Cindy!
It seems they covered all that area up to the creek there.
Hang on. There's something down there, I think.
Where?
Down that small clearing, there's something white.
Yep. I reckon we got it.
So 2 kilometres from the falls.
That's it. It's coordinate G3.
Yep, got that. Now, is it definitely her?
I reckon so. We're going to go down and pick her up.
She's not going to trust that idiot, is she?
Listen, we can be there in about 20 minutes. You stay up there. We don't want you getting snagged in any trees.
Can't reckon we can land safely. There's a pretty clear patch nearby. So we'll fly her out and we'll meet you at the main road.
Just like that, huh?
Receive that. Look, if this girl needs medical attention, the sooner we get there, the better. It's not a race, sunshine.
Yeah, the girl's safe.
Yes, I know, and I want to see it for myself.
Cindy, can you come forward? Get a couple of shots. Can you put your arm around her like, just, you know, like hero rescuer, that sort of stuff, you know? Sarge, can I get you to hop in just one of the shots? Quick as you can.
Come on, Sarge.
Come on, it's my page.
What's Timsy doing
Fantastic.
here? Ah, it's big news from Mount Thomas. Of course, Timsy will be here. Relax. Relax, Jack.
And one more, just really heroic, that's the way.
Good result, Sergeant.
Yeah, I'm sorry it was at the expense of your raid.
Don't worry about it. These things happen.
There's something very sus about this whole balloon circus.
In what way?
It was pretty bloody convenient that they were the ones that found the girl before we did.
Yeah, well, as Mr. Kramer said, they did have a bird's eye view.
And this girl didn't look like someone who'd spent the whole night in the bush by herself. Not until she started playing it up for the camera. Timsy was there. He was there before the balloon landed, too.
Well, he would have been given a tip. That's his job.
Yeah, before or after the event.
I hope for Kramer's sake you're wrong.
Would the Kramers have a reason to pull a stunt like this?
Well, good publicity equals sponsorship equals money.
All right, Sergeant, you know I'm best at this stage. What do you think?
Well, everything did turn out nicely for the Kramers.
I'm not making this up.
Yeah, you're not exactly an objective witness.
Which is why I'm suggesting you make the inquiries.
Yeah.
You want another ride?
Ooh, think I've had enough adventure in my life for the time being.
Oh, you could never have too much adventure.
You would have had 1 or 2 close shaves in your time.
I had 1 or 2. All practice for the big one.
Hans is going to circumnavigate the world in a hot air balloon.
Wow. It's been done before, hasn't it?
Never successfully.
Yeah, Branson tried it a few years back. Failed.
Sounds dangerous.
Wow.
And expensive.
That's the first big hurdle, raising the money. Need a specialist balloon, lots of backup.
Publicity probably helps.
Yeah, you've got to have it if you're going to raise the big corporate bucks.
Bet you couldn't buy the publicity you got from this morning's rescue.
That was a bit of good luck.
Yeah, very good luck indeed. I mean, a balloon only travels in one direction, right? And our missing hiker just happens to be found directly beneath your flight path. Lucky.
What are you saying? That we manufactured the whole thing?
Did you?
No, we didn't. We're serious about what we do.
It's all right, Harry.
No, look, it's not all right, okay? She can't go around making these kind of allegations. I'll have you know that Hans holds endurance records both here and overseas.
It's very impressive. Do you know Tony Timms?
I always make it my business to know the local press before coming into town, so
Yeah, I'm
do I.
just wondering how he knew where to be when the balloon landed with the hiker.
I didn't tell him anything.
I think Constable Lawson's been getting in her ear.
I've got eyes in my head, Mr. Kramer.
So is he. They're usually on you. No wonder he's not too keen on me.
You haven't answered my question. How did Tony Timms know where to go?
You're going to have to ask him that.
A bit more of a
Who
smile.
tipped you off
Smile.
about the rescue, Timsy?
Oh, give me a break, Sarge, please. Come on. Can we one more? Just move
False
a bit.
report to the police is a very serious matter, Mr. Timms.
Thanks for reminding me, Sergeant. Okay, that's it. Hold that. And then we're done. Thank you very much. It's lovely.
So, when will it be in the paper?
Tomorrow morning, unless World War III breaks out, okay?
Can I have a couple of extra copies for my parents? They live in Brisbane.
Yeah, sure. I'll arrange to have them dropped into you, okay? Thanks, Rev. The new curator.
Come on.
Lovely guy. All I can say is I was acting in good faith, okay?
You might not care about your reputation, Mr. Timms, but your publisher might not feel the same way.
Don't start dragging him into this, will you?
If you won't cooperate, I might have to.
Well, I can't tell your name because you didn't tell me.
She?
No flies on you. Yes, she. Sounded young. New Zealand accent. Said she was helping with the volunteers searching people. She said that the balloon was involved in the search now for this missing girl, and that if I got myself down to Ketch's Gorge Road...
So you went to Ketch's Gorge Road?
That I would get some nice photographs, and she was right, and I did. The balloon came in, landed beautifully, they rescued the girl, everyone's happy and smiling. Got some great pictures. With any luck, they'll be in every single Australian paper tomorrow morning. Maybe even overseas as well.
Oh, come on, Tess, it's obvious. This Deb's girl, whatever her name is, she was the one that gave Timsy the tip-off.
Pretty hard to prove without a statement.
Well, so we get one.
Which involves her admitting to being party to false report.
Have you asked her?
That's another problem. She's not at the hotel.
What about a friend? Is she there? Oh, she's not. So what's the bet this is the last we see of either of them?
But they're not in custody, Jack. It's not like we can stop them from coming and going
So
as
the
they want.
Kramers slip away.
Jack, if they're really fly-by-nighters, they'll slip up sooner or
Yeah,
later.
and if we're really lucky, no one will be seriously
Answer
injured
the
in
phone.
the meantime.
Answer the phone, thanks.
Mount Thomas Police Constable Lawson speaking. Yeah, PJ, it's for you.
Senior Detective Hasham, can I help you?
Bobby, what are you doing back here? I thought you'd be on your way to South Australia with a truckload of chop-chop.
When I got to the pickup spot, McFarlane pulled the plug.
What? What, the stuff hasn't arrived?
Well, it must have arrived. I reckon he smelt something.
Does anyone else know you've been talking to me?
Not unless you told him.
Oh, yeah, like I'm going to stuff up 3 months' work, am I?
One of your cop mates in.
No, mate, they're all solid. Don't worry about that.
If you say so.
I know. So?
I just thought this would be over by now.
Bobby, listen to me. You just got to trust me. Just a while longer.
We're looking for 2 trucks, all right?
Yep.
Now, the one with the Queensland number plates will be unloading. The other truck, which will be Bob's, will be loading. Anybody got any questions? No. All right, Joanna, you come with me.
Yep.
You lot, you take the 4-wheel drive.
Yeah, we'll hit the shed.
All right, what about us? Where are we going?
We hit the house.
Well, that was a waste of time.
You did a thorough search of the place? Yep, as clean as a whistle. No trace of any tobacco at all.
Not so much as a cigarette butt on the shed floor.
What about your informant?
I sighted him or his truck.
I had to raise it at this late stage, but just how reliable is the Bancroft bloke?
Oh, he wouldn't mess me about.
You sure about that?
Positive.
So, what now?
Well, first off, we've got to find him, and I want to look at this.
Yeah.
So where do we start?
Get on to D24, put out a general broadcast for his vehicle. I'll check his house and the pub.
Great.
Mount Thomas 900 of EKC.
Bob, no, I haven't seen him. He's probably not back from that delivery.
Delivery?
Well, after you left, he got a call and went off.
Oh, who's the call from?
I don't know, it was a bloke, but Bob took the call and then said he had a last-minute delivery to make, and off he went.
Who for?
I don't know, but usually works for Neil McFarlane, doesn't
Now,
he?
hang on, was McFarlane the call?
I don't know, Peach, I don't know his voice.
Because he's important. Do you have any idea where Bob's gone?
Well, Bobby's not exactly one of the world's greatest conversationalists, is he?
Thank you.
Everything all right?
I hope so.
Well, the call might have been just to change the pickup time.
Oh, it could have been.
Well, it'd explain why no one was there.
Still no word on the truck. All the roads to South Australia covered?
Well, the best we can, but they could have changed the destination. Look, Bob was worried about McFarlane getting wise to this setup.
How? You were so careful.
I just should have listened to Bob's worries more closely.
So if we assume McFarlane does know, what would he have done with Bob?
Oh, I'd prefer not to think about that, thanks.
So what do you want to do?
Broaden the search. McFarlane's got a place in town. I might take a slip around there.
Missing?
Yeah.
How can you lose a bloke at a bloody great truck?
But, so you know what sort of truck he drives?
Well, like I said, he drives for me sometimes.
Ah, well, he was last seen heading towards your farm. Do you know anything about that?
Why don't you tell me? You seem to know more about it than I do, but if I see anything or hear anything, I'll let you know.
You know what, Mr. McFarlane? This sort of business always fascinated me, all these things, travelling across Australia.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, but the contents of those crates are really quite ordinary.
Oh, we took a look.
Look, if you're as fascinated as all that in farm machinery, be my guest.
Maybe next time.
Yes, good idea, mate. We'll give them a try.
Nothing from Tully's.
All from Enrights, mate. Well, that's it. We've tried every transport company in Mount Thomas, and none of them have employed Bob Bancroft today.
Right, so where is he? Where the hell is he?
Well, it doesn't look good, does it?
If only we hadn't stopped that first road.
PJ, we had no choice. That girl was in danger.
Yeah, PJ, it's for you. It's the hospital.
Now, how's he doing?
Not good. Both legs crushed and a fractured shoulder.
What happened? Did he get bashed?
And apparently his truck ran off the road and hit a tree.
How come no one found him till now?
The truck was down an embankment.
It wasn't a bloody accident. Someone fixed his brakes.
It was McFarlane, wasn't it?
What do you think?
Look, I heard someone called you at the pub.
Yeah. Set me on a wild goose chase. When I got back to the farm, stuff wasn't there. I knew I was in it.
You should have told me about this.
What, so it's his fault? I mean, if you'd left him alone in the first...
It's all right, love. I couldn't call you. The bastard was watching me. I thought if I pretend like nothing's happened and he sent me off again and I got to Eagle Point, hit the anchors. Nothing under me foot. That's all I can remember. And I'd wake up here.
It's all right, we'll get him.
Oh, Bob, you promised.
I don't want anything more to do with him. Or you.
Oh, listen to me. Mate, I'm really sorry I let you down. I really am.
I'm out of it now, Hasham. For good.
I've already told you Bob Bancroft didn't work for me today.
It's not what he says.
You've spoken to him.
Well, that surprised you?
Not particularly.
Well, it should. Bob had a nasty accident today. He's lucky to be alive.
It's nothing to do with me.
Really? He says you arranged it.
Well, he's lying.
You called him at the pub? Then you met him at the farm? Then you sent him to Ballarat for a picker?
You're telling the story.
That's where you cut his brake lines.
That's a serious allegation.
Yes, it is.
What happened? Did you distract him while someone else cut his brake lines?
Where is this person? Can you produce them? I didn't think so. What about a cargo manifest? Have you got one of those?
We've got Bob's logbook. Says he's on a trip for you.
Just words on a page. Anyone can write in a logbook. If you excuse me, I've got things to do.
Interview concluded at 15:20.
Thank you, Mr. McFarlane. You're free to leave. I gather your little chat with him was fruitless?
Oh, yes and no. I mean, he was pretty shaky when he found out Bob was still alive.
He did deny having any contact with Bob this morning. If we could get someone who saw the truck at the farm, maybe we could put a hole in the story.
PJ said he's very smart. Well, he's not going to do anything to expose himself.
Well, he's got a truckload of tobacco, doesn't want to get caught with, and he's going to have to get rid of it somewhere.
Let's start with that warehouse of his. Ben, you and Parrish see if you can get a warrant, eh?
Well, well, I guess it, mate. Thanks for that. Bye. I knew they were phonies. The Kramers, they're not even real brothers. The younger one's name is Harry Harper,
Jack,
not Kramer.
I never asked
No,
you
and get
to.
this. He replaced another Kramer brother after he lost his licence.
Well, none of this is against the law, is it?
No, it goes to show how flaky they are.
I thought you were looking into this matter.
I was. I mean, I am. I just asked Jack to make a couple of calls for me.
Yeah, right.
You don't have to do that, you know, Tess. Cover for me with the
Yeah, well,
boss.
somebody has to.
Look, PJ's informant wouldn't be in hospital now if it wasn't for their little stunt.
I'm perfectly aware of that, but McFarlane is the main game right now. These clowns are a sideshow.
Jacko, let it go.
What about a cargo manifest? Have you got one of those?
I've got Bob's logbook. It says he's on a trip for you.
Well, it's on a page. Anyone can write in a logbook. Excuse me, I've got things to do.
Well, it could be him.
Could be's not enough, Chrissy.
Well, it sort of sounds like him, but, you know, it was a really noisy bar, and I just can't say for sure.
All right, fair enough. We'll try and get him some other way.
Listen, can you tell Tess that those girls she was looking for have come back?
What girls?
The backpackers.
Who is it?
It's Constable Jack Lawson from Mount Thomas Police. I helped out in the rescue. I was just wondering if I could have a quick word.
Well, I'm pretty tired right now.
It won't take long.
Can't it wait? I'm not dressed or anything.
What's your problem, pal?
Mr. Kramer. Do you always make friends this fast, or have you known Miss Brown from before?
I don't have to talk to you.
I know exactly what you did, and I know how you did it.
Get out of here.
And I'm going to prove it. Thought you two would be celebrating. You and Cindy. After yesterday, you know, it was a close call. She could have died.
Yeah, thanks for your help.
So, how long have you known her then?
Not long, just sort of travelling companions, that sort of thing.
Because she seems to know hands pretty well.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, they're upstairs. They're in bed together.
Together. I'm sorry, but that's crap.
You set this whole thing up, didn't you?
What? No, excuse me. I mean, are you sure?
Oh, you don't believe me? Well, room 4. I think you're still at it.
What's going on?
That was a missing hiker's friend, right?
Jack, I thought I told you not to involve
Oh,
yourself.
I've just
in
bumped
this.
into her. I can't help that. Listen,
Well,
Hans and
no,
Cindy
No,
are...
take some good advice, Jack. Stay away from everyone and everything connected with this case.
Thanks for that, mate. PJ, that was the accident squad. The brake lines on Bob's truck were cut deliberately. No wonder your bloke doesn't want to talk.
Bad news from the magistrate too. Ben refused a warrant.
Oh, pity he didn't talk to the accident squad.
All right, so we do it the hard way, eh?
Right, truck stops, talk to truckie, see what's coming
Oh,
going
yeah,
from
sounds
his
good
office.
to me. All right, Jacko, check any truck rental companies, OK? Come on, wake up the street. What are you doing?
What? Oh, yeah, this Kramer thing. What?
Truck rental companies, buddy. Let's go.
Gotcha.
Come on.
I thought we had an understanding.
Yeah, well, maybe we did, all right. But have a look at this. Look what I found on Kramer's website.
Yeah, what?
This is a photo taken from their press kit 3 years ago in Alice Springs.
Looks suspiciously like.
Dibs infield, yes, yes. They know each other. This whole thing has been a setup.
Yeah, no, Hans Kramer. What of it?
Well, a bit of a coincidence that he happened to rescue your friend yesterday in the state forest.
Yeah, well, it's a small world, isn't it?
No, not that small.
You set this up together, didn't you?
I had no idea he was even in town until he came along and rescued Cindy.
Really? I mean, it's funny because, well, you both look pretty bloody close in this.
1998 was a long time ago.
Yeah. You looked pretty upset when you found out about him giving your friend the business.
Did I?
Yeah. Well, this could be a great chance to get back at him.
Yeah, I'd be charged then, wouldn't I?
We could look after you. We'll tell the court that you cooperated.
Yeah, or I could just not go to court, keep my mouth shut, okay? Sod off.
Oh, come on. How could I have staged a rescue like that?
You got the 2 girls to help you out?
No, I didn't.
Look, I was at your website last night, www.ohlookWhatIfound.com.
.au.
How do you explain that?
So, I knew Deb years ago, but I never met that Cindy till yesterday.
Come on, that's not how it looked to me.
She wanted to show gratitude. It happens.
Is Deb's the one that punched you in the head?
No.
Oh, let me guess. You walked into a door.
Well, we're going to have to talk to Chris about those doors of hers, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
You better hope your little group stays solidly behind you, mate.
I can't believe the whole thing was a setup.
And you're claiming you knew nothing about any of this?
I swear I didn't.
Well, hang on a minute. You told me the whole tour was about publicity.
That's true, but not this kind. I mean, the bastard. I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right.
And you knew nothing about him using you?
Well, now you're laying it out all in front of me. A lot of things make sense. Last night, I'm in my hotel room, and suddenly all hell breaks loose next door. I get in there in time to see Debs laying hands out.
I'm sorry. I find it difficult to believe that you had no idea about any of this.
Look, I've only been with Hans for a couple of months. He talked about a girlfriend, said she was studying or something, but that's it. I mean, I didn't realise Debs was her until you just told me.
Did he give any explanation as to why she hit him?
Well, I knew he'd scored with the other one, Cindy, and I just thought it was something between the girls. It just hadn't clicked, honestly. I mean, what a low act.
Are you willing to make a statement?
Yeah, you bet I am.
Oh, should I put Mr. Kramer through the book, sir?
Yeah, throw it at him.
No, I think I'll do that. Thanks, Constable. You're free to leave, Mr. Harper.
Yeah. You know, I can't believe you'd run a con like this and ruin our whole business.
And how did you think we were going to attract sponsorship after crashing the cake store? I was getting us out of a hole.
You know, you're nothing but a user.
Yeah, you're free to leave,
And you know what you
Mr.
are,
Harper.
Harry? You're a wannabe. And you're always going to be a wannabe, because sometimes you just have to take a risk to rise above the crowd.
Getting involved with you was the biggest risk I ever took.
Well, if you don't want to stick with it, then don't.
You trying to fire me, Hans? Are you? It's too late. I quit. We're finished.
All right, just sign here, Mr. Kramer.
What are you grinning at?
Yeah, just sign there. Thanks.
PJ, I've got something for you, mate. McFarlane's hired himself a truck. He insisted on South Australian number plates.
Oh, has he picked it up?
No, not yet, this afternoon.
Good on you, Benny. This is good news. Where the hell is this going to happen? Is he getting it delivered?
No, he's picking it up himself this afternoon, 2 o'clock.
Excellent. All right. That gives us 3 hours to find where the drop-off point is. We are going to nail this bastard.
Well, it's dangerous, but you could follow McFarlane from the truck rental company.
Oh, it's too risky. We could blow it again.
Well, PJ, the deal's going down this afternoon, isn't it? He's bound to have some contacts in town. We could tail one of them.
Yeah, but who are the contacts? Anything, Joe?
We saw guys come and go. Any one of them could have been another driver, but no one I recognised.
Nothing from the truck stop?
No.
What about your mate Bancroft? He's got to know something.
No, I think I burnt my bridges there.
Maybe someone else could have a go at him.
It's taken me 3 months to build up his confidence. Anyway, the wife's the problem. She's watching him like a hawk.
So, how do you get around her?
Mrs. Bancroft, there's a phone call for you at reception.
Jeez. What are you doing here? She's going to kill
Just 5 seconds, all right? Now, we know that McFarlane's doing the transfer to Savo.
I told you. I'm out of it now.
All right, Bobby. I know I let you down, OK, but the deal still stands. You help us out, I help you out.
Your kind of help I can do without. Look at me. I can't work. My truck's a write-off.
Do you think that he would use the farm again?
No, he's not that stupid.
You got any other suggestions? Is there anywhere else, Bob, that he's got you to pick up or deliver for him?
Where's Marnie?
Mate, she's coming back. We haven't got much time.
Look, if anyone asks, it didn't come from me.
OK, absolutely.
Big old joint. Up on Murray River Road. Just over Stringy Park Creek Bridge.
Right.
Big old shed, not finished yet. Up from the weir.
No, got it.
Another joint. Old warehouse. Big orange doors. Near Widgery. Up from the silos. Now get out of here before we get busted.
You're the man, Bob.
I know that old warehouse. Nobody goes there much anymore. It'd be perfect for this sort of thing.
What about the other place?
Murray River Road, way out in Whoop.
Anyway, if the stuff isn't on its way to South Australia, Widgery is closer to the...
Well, let's do it. Let's go.
PJ, do you think you should leave a couple of members in reserve just in case you're wrong?
What do you mean?
I've got a job for Jack to do, yeah.
Right.
Jacko?
Yeah?
Stay with the Sarge. PJ, thanks.
Stay with the Sarge.
Out front, mate.
Trying to keep an eye on me, are you?
I just don't think it's wise to commit all our resources to one location, that's all.
Why me? Why am I the one who has to stay
All
behind?
right, Jack, if you really want to know, I don't like the idea of you endangering anyone else.
You think I would?
I think you've been acting like a loose cannon. Yeah. And I don't like the way you'd react in a dangerous situation.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Jack.
Yeah, what do you want now?
I want to report a theft. Our rig's been stolen. I got to the park, it was gone. Look, we're wasting time.
All right, someone must have seen who took it. Did you ask around?
I know who took it and the rig.
Why didn't you say this before? Who took it?
Hans. And it's my rig, I want it back.
This sounds more like a civil matter to me. Is that what's going on here?
Look, the balloon belongs to Hans, OK? There's no argument there, but it's my rig. I want it back.
Mount Thomas 509 to Mount Thomas 900.
Mount Thomas 900 receiving.
The warrant has been executed. Nobody home. Can you check that the suspect has picked up the truck?
Stand by.
Yeah, g'day. It's Jack Lawson here from Mount Thomas Police. Just ringing to see if Mr. McFarlane has picked up his truck. Thanks very much for your time. Bye.
Negative on that, 509.
All right, we're coming back in.
Received.
So we've got a stolen rig and a truck that hasn't been picked up yet.
Plus one unsearched farm.
Let's get out there.
I'll tell the boss. Get on the radio and tell PJ to meet us there.
Don't move! On the ground, now! Now! On the ground!
That's it. Get down.
On the
Get
ground,
down on the ground now.
You again.
Get on the
On
ground
the
now.
ground!
That's it.
Show me your hands. Hands behind your back.
Behind your back. Where's McFarlane?
Who?
Don't dick us around, mate. Where is he?
Look, bloke comes in, asks if he can borrow the trailer. I say yes. Next thing I know, you're coming in, guns blazing. I mean, this is harassment.
Right, you look after these blokes. I'm going to check the house.
All right, stay there.
Okay, you two, up, now. Up against the truck, facing the truck. Don't pull any moves, mate.
Drop.
Where is he? Where is he?
Put the gun on the ground. Put the gun on the ground now. Get against the truck. Put your hands against the truck. Jack? I heard a shot. Just get him out of here.
Hey, Mr. McFarlane, nice to see you.
See my solicitor.
Come on. Tess, you want to sit in?
No, thanks, PJ. I think I'll call it a night.
I will.
Okay, done.
Was a good result.
That's nice when your hunches pay off, yeah.
How the hell did McFarlane get onto the idea of using the Kramer's rig anyway?
Well, Harry and Hans door-knocked him looking for sponsorship, so he knew they needed the money.
With us breathing down his neck, it must have seemed like the ideal solution.
Except Harry reported the rig stolen.
Sarge, coming down for a drink?
No, I might catch up with you later on that one.
Come in.
Hi.
Hi.
You coming down for a drink?
I hadn't thought about it, really.
You seem surprised.
Oh, yeah, I am. You think I'm an idiot? You don't care what I do?
I know I've come down hard on you, but that's my job. Doesn't mean I don't care. It certainly doesn't mean I think you're an idiot.
You don't?
You've got no idea what it was like to hear that shot, and I came and I tried to find you, and then I couldn't see you, and all I could see was your legs, and you are an idiot.
There you go.
No, for thinking that I don't care about you. Go.
Right now, McFarlane, look me straight in the eye. He's still denying it, yeah?
Well, Bob's going to be happy that you got him anyway.
Yeah, well, I'm going to send Bob a postcard with his wife guarding the door.
Drinks.
Oh, Chris.
Here you go, Chris. It's on me. Buy yourself something nice for change.
Last of the big spenders. Thank you.
Come on, Benny boy, we got the darts. Sorry it took so long. I thought I'd get changed.
Jack, just what happened before, that was just a spur of the moment thing.
Very nice moment.
Yeah, but it can't go anywhere. It can't continue.
Why not? Why not?
Because I'm your boss.
Don't put it like that, Tess. I really don't mind.
Well, I do. It's a bit of a problem for me.